Good morning, students. Myself, Vikram Kulkarni, working in Jivajirao Shinde, Mahavidyalaya Srigonda. This lecture taken for students only. Now, we done 6 lecture on the topic function. Now, we move towards 7th lecture, which containing very important topic, which is a very important function, which is used in almost in any field of the science. Okay, therefore the chapter function, new topic is logarithmic function. Logarithmic function. Now, logarithmic function is the function which is converted form of exponential, which is converted form of exponential. Now, if a is not 0 and a is greater than 1, a is not 0, a greater than 1, the logarithmic function the logarithmic function log of x to the base a, log of x to the base a is given by a raised to x is equal to m, a raised to x is equal to m, if and only if log of m to the base a is equal to x, therefore we can change log of m to the base a, log of m to the base a. Definition is in the form of a raised to x is equal to m, therefore log of m output, then log of m to the base a is equal to x. Here a is a base, x is a power, and m is the value. We know that it is an exponential function which is studied in a previous lecture. Therefore, a raised to x is equal to m. That means the power x with base a is equal to m. Then logarithm decides the value m to the base a is equal to x. In logarithm, it is the base, it is the value, and which is the output for the logarithm. We know that logarithm table in the 11th and 12th, very important factor. But this logarithm table having base 10, log to the base 10, we studied both log to the base e, it is a natural logarithm, and log to the base 10, it is artificial, which is used in a chemistry, physics and mathematics also, which is a logarithm table which having lot of applications for the multiplication, for the division, for the square root, for the reciprocal, for the sine, cosine, tan, natural cosine, natural sines. There are lot of applications for the logarithm table. Okay, but the base for this logarithm table is a natural logarithm. It is a natural logarithm means the log to the base e is a natural logarithm. Now we study some basic property for the law of logarithms. Law of logarithm. First law is log of m into n to the base a. Log of m into n to the base a is equal to log of m to the base a plus log of n to the base a. We can verify this log or this formula by consider log of m to the base a is equal to x, which can be expressed in the form of indices a raised to x is equal to m, which is the first equation. Log of n to the base a is equal to y, which can be converted into by definition a raised to y is equal to n. It is the second equation. Now, according to RHS, this both log having addition, but we have to multiply it. Therefore, first is now m into n is equal to a raised to x into a raised to y. M into n is equal to a raised to x into a raised to y. Okay. If two exponential function having multiplication with common base, we know that law of indices which gives a raised to x plus y. Okay. Therefore, by definition of logarithm, m into n or a raised to x plus y is equal to m into n, which gives log of x plus y, log of m into n to the base a is equal to x plus y. It is a definition of logarithm. It is a definition of logarithm which gives a raised to x plus y is equal to m into n. Then log of m into n to the base a is equal to x plus y. Therefore, we can change x and y by equation 1 and equation 2. From equation 1 and 2, from equation 1 and 2, log of m into n to the base a is equal to log of m to the base a log of n to the base a. Hence proved. Hence proved. Students, this is the first law of logarithm. This is the first law of logarithm. Log of m into n to the base a is equal to log of m to the base a plus log of n to the base a. We consider both factors in RHS as a x and y. Therefore, by definition of logarithm, a raised to x is equal to m, and second a raised to y is equal to n. We know that law of indices, when this a raised to x and a raised to y combines together with multiplication, which gives a raised to x plus y, then by definition of logarithm, if a raised to x plus y is equal to m into n, it gives log of m into n to the base a is equal to x plus y. And we consider x and y for log of m to the base a and log of n to the base a respectively. Therefore, from equation 1 and 2, we have log of m into n to the base a is equal to log of m to the base a plus log of n to the base a. It is a verified. Okay. In a 11th book, we have this law, and in bracket there is a verification. They think that this law are very common to us or very useful to us, and students should be verify. Each law is correct or not. Okay. And this verification is done by this proof LHS to RHS. Okay. Now we take second law directly, and students, I requested for you can verify each law of logarithm according to this first verification. Now second law is log of m upon n to the base a is equal to log of m to the base a minus log of n to the base a. This law states that when division of two variables or functions m upon n to the base a, which gives subtraction with separation. Therefore, log of m upon n is equal to log m minus log n to the base a. Third law is log of m raised to n to the base a. This law for power of function. Therefore, m raised to n, m having power as a n. Therefore, this power is multiplied to the value of log of m to the base a. This power is multiplied to the value of log of m to the base a. It is a third law. These are the very important law. Okay. Fourth law, change of base. Log of m to the base n. If log of m to the base n, and we have to change this change of base. This base we have to change. According to some examples, log of m to the base n, but we need here log of to the base 10, log of to the base 10. Then we can change this base by formula. It is a log of m to the base a, log of n to the base a. This formula is known as change of base formula. Change of base formula. Okay. Fifth law is log of m to the base n, log of m to the base n, but we need, there is a reciprocal nature of this m and n. We need m as a base. We need this number m as a base. Then we can change this base by taking reciprocal 1 upon log of n to the base m. Log of n to the base m by taking reciprocal. By taking reciprocal. Okay. These are the very important laws for the logarithms. Okay. We have to take some notes also. You can verify these laws according to verification of first law. Now, notes. Some important notes are there. First is a raised to 0 is equal to 1. A raised to 0 is equal to 1. Any number with 0 power is 1. Therefore, log of 1 to the base a is equal to 0. This law states that, this law or this notes states as logarithm of any number, logarithm of 1 to the any base, to the any base. Okay. Log of 1 to the base a, that means log of 1 to the any base, any number is there, then its value is 0. Its value is 0. Because the definition of logarithm states that a raised to x is equal to m, then log of m to the base a is equal to x. Second, a raised to 1 is equal to a. A raised to 1 is equal to a. Therefore, by definition of logarithm, log of a to the base a is equal to 1. Log of a to the base a is equal to 1. Third is log of x is equal to log of y to the base a, to the base a. Log of x to the base a, log of y to the base a, having same base. If they are having same base, then which concludes that these numbers are also same. Therefore, x is equal to y. Okay. Now, some controversy notes are there. Log of x plus y is not equal to log of x plus log of y. Some students think that log of x plus y is equal to log of x plus log y, but it is not verified. Okay. Log of x upon y is not equal to log of x log of x upon log of y to the base any base a. This law should be incorrect. Okay, some controversy are there. Some students think that it is also useful, but we know that which law is correct or which law is wrong. Okay, by verification, hence I told you, you check all the laws of logarithm or verify all the law of logarithm according to verification of first law. Okay, thank you so much students. This law are very useful for the logarithms in science. Okay, thank you.